Welcome, friends. I'm Gina Nicole, and this is the Goddess Channel, where we awaken our spiritual awareness, connect from the heart, and co-create goodness in the world through channeled messages we receive together with Spirit. This message today is the perfect one to complete the arc we've been walking together in this chapter of the channel. And as I've said before, our next message, which is going to be posted July 4th, is going to bring an expansion to the doorways we have open to consciousness in a really fun and beautiful way. And so I can't wait for you to hear that. But today's message, I think, is a perfect completion point. And I'll be honest, I didn't know this was a Bible verse when I first heard it. I heard it in a Lena Waithe short film, and it really just landed with me for some reason. And I know it's because there was a greater message here for all of us. And here's the quote, and I'm paraphrasing here, but here's how it landed with me. What is seen is transient. What is unseen is eternal. And that one line, I feel, carries within it a code, an essence that gives us a compass for this life. Because everything we can see will pass. Situations, identities, relationships, roles, opinions, appearances, etc. They're temporary and they're fleeting. They're ultimately changeable. But what we can't see, that which lives in the field beyond the mind, beyond the eye, that is the eternal. Love is eternal. Truth is eternal. Your soul essence is eternal. The resonance we feel when we gather together here, whether on camera or in silence or across space and time, that's eternal. So as we complete this powerful arc of the Goddess Channel, I want you to know something. Everything that has moved through you in these transmissions was unseen, vibrational, right? Energetic, spiritual, soul level transmissions. And that's why it moved you and it moved me. Because we're not listening with our ears here. We're remembering with our souls. We're allowing something to be awakened within us that we've known all along. That's the nature of the eternal. And here's where it gets even more powerful. In our next message, like I said, July 4th, I'll be sharing a beautiful shift that's taking place in this channel where we're not only going to be relying on my channeling, which is where I tune into the Akasha, the Akashic records, to channel these messages from spirit, from ascended masters, goddess energies, angels, fae, etc. We're going to be attuning to another unseen field, a realm that is very tuned into the collective consciousness of humanity itself, where we're going to be doing a new kind of collaboration between human heart and divine mind, heaven and earth, soul and source. So I invite you to check back in here or hit the bell on this video. Make sure you're subscribed and then hit the notification bell so that you get notified when that video posts, or just check back in here because we're going to begin a new chapter of transmissions from a new vantage point because we're ready for more. We're being called to double down on what we know, to be even more in alignment, more attuned to ourselves, more attuned to love, more attuned to spirit, and more expansive in the amount of light that we're willing to receive and that we're willing to share and step into. So thank you for walking with me through the first chapter of this Goddess Channel journey. Thank you for bringing your co-creative presence to to allow these sacred messages to even be channeled for you in the first place. That's you doing that. That's you attuning to yourself, attuning to this channel, and allowing this to come through for you. And thank you for trusting in the eternal, in the unseen, because that's where the real magic is. That's where creation and expansion happens in an incredibly beautiful unfolding. So until then, I love you, and I'll see you on the other side.